everyone, it's Lauren Mack. Not many people know there is a way to pay your credit card to massively boost your credit score. In fact, the way that most people pay their credit card actually ends up really hurting their credit score. Are you ready to learn how to pay your credit card bill so you can boost your credit score instead of tanking it? If you stay until the end, I'm going to share with you another amazing trick to help streamline the process and boost your credit score even more. So let's jump right in. Imagine getting your new credit card in the mail with a brand spanking new $7,000 credit limit. With an amazing sign-up bonus, 100,000 travel points once you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months. You already have a big ticket item you're planning on purchasing, so you go make that purchase to take advantage of the bonus points as soon as possible. Then you wait for the statement to come and you pay off the balance in full. What you don't know is that this negatively impacted your credit score. Say what? Yes. This is why it's so important that you pay attention to when you pay your credit card bill and how much you pay. You might be thinking, but I played by the rules, I paid the balance off in full. Let me break it down for you. Before we jump in, there's a couple of things I need to show you on your credit statement so you can quickly and easily understand and implement this trick. First, you want to locate your statement start and end date. This is the billing period. The important date to note here is the end date. This is the date that the billing information is captured. We'll get into that shortly, but for now, just keep in mind this date. Next is your available credit limit. This is the maximum amount you can charge on the card. Next is the amount owed. As you pay for more items with your credit card, this amount goes up. The last important piece is the minimum payment. This is the amount you must pay each month to keep the credit card account current. I never recommend paying the minimum because then you have to pay high interest rate on the remaining balance, and this is how they keep you stuck in the rat race. The reason it is important to know your credit limit so you know how much you can spend on your card. Many people think they can spend all of their available credit limit. While this is true, this is the maximum you can spend. You only want to spend 30% of this amount or less. If you're spending more than 30% of this amount, your credit utilization will get dinged, and your credit utilization accounts for 30% of your credit score. Credit utilization is the amount you owe on your credit at the end of a billing cycle compared to your available credit limit. To determine the most you should be able to spend on your card to stay under a 30% credit utilization, take your available credit limit and multiply it by 0.30. For example, if you had an available credit limit of, let's say, $10,000, then you would multiply $10,000 by 0.30. That would mean you should not spend more than $3,000 on your credit card. This is why if you got your brand spanking new credit card with a $7,000 limit and put $3,000 on it to get the points as soon as possible, this could be tanking your credit score because that would be 42% credit utilization, which is way over 30%. There is a way to get around this, which I'll get to in a second, but it's critical you understand how this works so you can keep your credit score high. At this point, you might be thinking this is some kind of mean trick that the bank gives you an available credit limit, but then your credit score takes a big hit for using more than 30% of it. I mean, that is nowhere even near being maxed out. If you want a really high, excellent credit score, technically you should use 7% or less. What? Yes, 7% or less is best for getting the highest credit score. Don't worry, I'm going to show you a trick right now that'll allow you to use as much of your available credit limit as you want and still keep your credit utilization below 7% or even less. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to poke the like button. So for the trick, the first thing you want to do is set up auto pay to pay the balance in full each month on the due date. This is something you set up one time. Then we're going to need to go back to your statement and locate your statement start and ending period. If you don't have a statement yet, you can find this on your online account, app. You could even call customer service and ask them for the dates. You want to locate your billing end date. This is a date your bill is calculated and your credit utilization is captured. So what you want to do is count back 5 days from this day. So for example, if your billing period ends on the 15th of the month, then you would count back to the 10th of the month. Then you want to set a reminder, wherever you set reminders, to log into your app or your online account and pay your balance down to a very small amount. leave around a $10 balance. You might be wondering why you would not just pay it all, or even set up bill pay 5 days earlier and not pay the full balance till then. The reason for this is because there needs to be a balance when the billing period ends to show the card is active and being regularly used. If the card's always 0 on the capture date, then your credit utilization will be low, but it will look like your card isn't active, and this can also ding your credit score. The trick works because when the billing end date occurs and the monthly capture takes place, your balance will be low because the balance will have already been paid down to $10, and very low credit utilization will be reported to the credit bureaus. Then, when your auto payment takes place, it will just pay the remaining $10. Therefore, you can use as much of your available credit limit as you want and still have a super low credit utilization, which will boost your credit score. Now, a quick side note, if you have to make a large purchase or set of purchases during that 5-day period from when you paid down your balance to when the billing month end capture occurs, in our example, that would be between the 10th and the 15th of the month, then make sure you go in that same day and make a one-time payment for that purchase or purchases. That way, on the billing end date, the balance still paid down to $10. I usually just avoid big purchases during that time frame unless it's absolutely necessary. If that trick wasn't good enough, I'm gonna give you one more super booster trick that I promised you in the beginning of this video. But first, I want you to comment below your favorite type of credit card reward. Miles, cashback invested, you tell me, and you can find my answer in the comment section as well. In order to get an even higher credit score, it's really important at the end of each month that there is a very small balance left on the card to show that you're still using the card. However, some people don't always use the credit card each month, especially when they're using them for bonus points or when they have a card for a specific purpose. The trick here is to pay one small recurring bill each month paid from this card. This could be a streaming subscription service, a gym membership, or any reoccurring small bill each month. That way you're always showing you're utilizing your card. This can also help boost your credit score even further because again, it shows that continuous use and activity. Just by making these 2 small changes, you can use all of your available credit limit if you choose to, and instead of your credit score going down, it will go up. If you want to know how your credit score is calculated, then check out this video right here.